Alright, so today we have a nice centerless grinder set up here, and this is a real heavy-duty machine. The grinding wheels on this are 12 inches wide, and the regulating wheel is 12 by 8 to 8 inches in diameter, and the grinding wheel, I believe, is 16 inches in diameter. You have two over-the-wheel dressers. It's currently wired for 220 volts, 230 volts. You have your in-feed bar here, where you can set this up where when you're doing your in-feed, you just put your part in there and close this. You have a top slide and a bottom slide. You have an individual hand wheel here to move the top slide in and out, and you could lock this knob on the end, and you can use the front hand wheel to move the slide in and out. Same with this situation, with this down here. You lock this spoke wheel here in order to be able to use the wheel in the front. Over the wheel dresser, you have a control here for in and out and your speed. And over here you have the same arrangement. You have your in and out of the diamond, and you have a lever here to actuate. So start this up. Start the machine, which is going to start the hydraulic pump or lubrication pump, which is really pumping spindle oil throughout both these spindles. Now, another thing I want you to notice about this machine is that this has a outboard bearing support. In other words, this whole front cover is a bearing, and it's flooded with oil, so it's probably a bronze type of bearing, and it's, you know, this cover is a good 3/4 to 3/4 inch thick. So this whole cover and this bearing help to support this 12-inch wide wheel. Same with the regulating wheel. This cover on here with these hoses going to it, this is a outboard bearing that supports the regulating wheel. So this is very beefy, very strong. This is meant to take a lot of material off. You could do through feed grinding with this or in feed grinding, depending on your work rest blade and your job. I'm going to go ahead and start the grinding wheel. Has a two-stage startup, a star delta startup. It starts up at one speed and one amperage, and then second circuit kicks in and it goes up to full speed, and the amperage drops down. That's the star delta start. So now we're going to start the regulating wheel. As your regulating wheel there. Now that normally you want to go fast if you're dressing, or a faster speed, and slower speeds when you're actually grinding. So you have over here on the side, like a Cincinnati 2OM, you have these two levers which allow you to go into different speeds with the regulating wheel. It's got a substantially large coolant tank because, like I said, you've got 12-inch wide wheels with so it takes a lot of coolant, and you really want to flood the job, flood those wheels, flood your part. And that tank behind it is the lubricating tank for the spindles. That has a type of spindle oil in it, and the same oil for the spindle is used to work the dressers, which go back and forth here, and you can lower the diamond with the top there. There's also, to release them, to lift them up, they have a lever there. Here you have a control where you can slow this down. And same with the grinding wheel. You have the dresser here, which comes out. You can slow it down as slow as you want. These are little covers so you can get under here to clean the ways and put some lubrication on them once in a while. They have little oil ports here. They want you to drip some oil in there every so often. This is the original paint on this machine. Everything looks really nice. I think you'd be ready to go once you get your work rest blade straightened out. So that's the, I think it's called a Jainher or Jainher. Anyway, all the other specifications will be on our quotation. Thank you very much.